and welcome to today's Vlogmas episode. My name is Anniken and normally I'm in the southwest of England, but today I'm in Norway, or at the moment I'm in Norway I should say. If you're a new viewer here, welcome, and if you're a returning viewer, thank you very much for joining me again. I do appreciate your time, whether you're new or a returning viewer. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please leave me a comment. So today I'm home alone. My parents have gone out for the afternoon, so I'm home alone. So I'm going to get a bit of work done today, and I'm also going to go for a walk into the local town. I'll show you some of the sights on the way. There's not a lot to see here, but I'll show you a little bit what the local area looks like. And then I'm going to pop into the local yarn shop. So that's my main goal today. And then when I get back, I'll show you what I got, if I get anything. We'll see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Very icy day today. We had snow a few days ago, and then it's been a lot milder. It freezes overnight. I think it's 7 degrees today, and very windy. But as you can see, very icy. So even with gritting on top, it's very icy. I'm being very careful. So these buildings here that they're building, when I was there 13 months ago, they were just literally a giant hole in the ground. They are brand new. They're going to be apartments. Living in apartments is very popular in Norway, probably because you don't need to shovel snow in the winter, but yeah, loads of apartments. To one of the 2 local yarn shops today, and I'll show you what I got. So I wanted to knit some thicker socks. So you may remember, if you've been following for a while, that just before I went to Norway I knitted some slightly thicker socks. In fact, they are next to me on the bed because I was wearing them yesterday evening because my feet got cold. And I knitted those for Pilates because my feet are freezing in Pilates, but I was thinking I could probably do with some more thicker socks. So they had this is from Viking, which is Norwegian yarn. Viking in Norway. It's got Norwegian flag on it. It's called Aurora. Their other stock yarn is called Nordlys, which means Northern Lights. And I actually bought a skein of their Nordlys stock yarn when I was in Spain about 3 years ago. And I haven't knitted with it yet. So I got this one, which is called Aurora, or Aurora, depending on how you pronounce it, Norwegian or English. It is 75% superwash wool, 25% nylon, and it is 150 grams, 375 meters. So it's a DK yarn. So I'm going to knit some socks with those. I don't know whether I'll cast on for these after the ones I'm knitting now, which I've made 0 progress on since I got here, because these will knit up quite quickly. So we'll see. Anyway, love the colours. So looking forward to knitting those. Then I got this tin, which I thought was empty till I picked it up. I quite like tins to put beads and things in. And this is quite a pretty one, it's quite a small one, but it does actually come with something. So it comes with, hang on, let me tip it out. Come with some stitch markers. So I love these kind of bulb stitch markers. I actually looked in, I picked up another one first, and that one had, because when I picked it up I realised it had something inside. So I opened it and that had the plastic bulb markers. And I assumed they all had plastic ones. But when I picked up this one, I didn't actually realise it till now that these were the metal ones, which I actually prefer. So quite a pretty tin. I like these for putting beads and stuff in. Then I got this notebook, which is there's knitted stuff on it. It's a dot grid notebook, which I quite like. So I don't know whether I'll use that as a notebook or as a sketchbook. I've been using these dot grid notebooks for sketchbooks lately. So we'll see. But it's a cute notebook. This is A5. A5? Yes, A5. They had some bigger ones as well. Not quite A6, but just like slightly bigger than these. But I quite like that one. And then I got some of these. So these look like the tubes that I got from what they call beautiful knitters, that you can thread onto your needles and use as waste yarn. Or as like a waste yarn. Let me just see if it works, if it's what I think it is. So hang on a second. So I've managed to open the packaging. So these are the same type of things I got from Beautiful Knitters in this pretty tin, which also come with these things. But I guess you can buy these kind of things in like a haberdashery shop. And what you basically do is you thread it onto the needle tip. So imagine this is attached to your knitting, and then you thread that onto the needle tip, and then you just pull it through the knitting. So if you want to transfer your stitches from your needles onto a waste yarn, for example, you want to put the stitches on hold, or you want to measure, sometimes to measure knitting properly, it's easier if you thread it onto a piece of waste yarn, or if you just want to put it on hold, or you need your needles for something else or whatever. I think these are quite useful. So I've used the ones from Beautiful Knitters quite a few times, and I was actually thinking about getting some more. So when I saw these in the yarn shop, these got loads in them in loads of different colours. They're not that long, but you know, if you say you're knitting something in the round and you want to put the whole, say a body or something, that you're knitting a sweater in the round, you want to put the whole body on a wire or a piece of waste yarn, so you can measure it or try it on or something. You could put it on multiple of these. Obviously you need something to make sure they don't fall off. So the Beautiful Knitters kit came with 2 shorter wires and one, the yellow one's a much longer one. Then it came with 3 of these all in different colours. So you thread the ends of this wire through there. I've used them a couple of times and they're really useful. So got some more wires. The wires from Beautiful Knitters actually does feel slightly better quality, I would say. It feels slightly different. I think it might be slightly thicker. But I did also try, because I thought I wasn't sure whether they would work on like thicker needles, but I did use it recently on 6mm, 5.5 or 6mm needles. I can't remember, but they worked fine on those, and I've used them on thinner needles. So I'm a real convert to these things. So I'm glad I found that pack. I just need to see if I can get some more of these things. But I guess you can probably buy those in haberdashery shops. I don't know. If anyone knows, let me know. So that's all I got. Let me have a look. Yes, that's all I got. So I got these. I got the yarn. I got the notebook. And I got the little pretty tin. So this is just one of 2 local yarn shops. I will be visiting the other one another day, but I thought I'd do one a day. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Hope you enjoyed joining me today for my little walk and a trip to the yarn shop. So I'm just sitting down to do a bit of knitting now. This is what's currently on my needles. It is my Lavinia poncho, which I'm re-knitting into a larger size. So I can offer the new pattern in 2 sizes. That'll be available in the new year. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please give the video a thumbs up. If you liked it, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And please leave me a comment and let me know what you thought of today's video. And I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.